Guys, before the video starts, I just want to say I'm sorry if I sound a little different. I've just been pre-recording videos a lot recently, so my voice is a little messed up at the moment. But also, guys, we have our very own website. One of our fans set up a website for us. Here you can reach our Discord server. You guys can see all of our task forces. You guys can see the task force tags, and you guys can see the most recent video we post. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go click up the link in the description. Enjoy the video, guys. Hello guys, welcome back to the next installment of Task Force Battles. Now, I just want to point out, guys, there are a couple other YouTubers that make Task Force videos, Task Force battle videos. We're not the first, but we are the first of this kind of concept. So we're changing up the design or the layout of the episodes now. So what I want you guys to do, I'm going to show you one op we completed in black. Then I'm going to show you one op the blue team completed in the blue task force team, and I want you guys to vote which team did better out of that op. So if it's a super easy op and we destroyed it, I don't know. I want you guys to basically vote which team you guys think did better, which was probably going to be black every time. We both started choke point. We're running choke point now pretty much every day in the op. This is one of our newer members. He's trying to learn AZ, guys, so he is not a pro AZ player like some people in the black team, and I wouldn't even consider myself a pro. I wouldn't even consider myself a player. I mean, an AZ player. There we go. But yeah, people are trying to get the hang of AZ at these lower level op bases. It's kind of tough going from dead end, or no, going from deep cut in a 25-man down to choke point in okay, so he forgot his hero ability or just never activated it, but nice attack, Raw. Very nice hit. Was able to finish it off. So I went in with Armadillo. Now Armadillo, guys, is a pretty easy hit. You just need a lot of shocks normally. It's like 4 to 5 shocks to defeat it, and I was able to do it, luckily. I get down 6, I looked like 6 shocks, which is pretty cool. From what I've seen, guys, we struggle on a certain type of base. Blue water is normally one we struggle on because you can't solo it. Wait, did Fluffy solo? I don't know if Fluffy soloed, but you can't solo it because there's too much HP on the shields. There's too much. Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll be able to solo. There's too much HP on the shields. You can't just hit core. And the shields are kind of placed out. So normally, what we've been doing is one attack, declare a couple rocket launchers, and declare a couple shields, and then the next attack just to finish it off. So, I don't know. I feel like this one could be a solo. Maybe not this blue water, but blue water you can solo it with hookah going from the bottom here. But that laser beam, just too many shocks on the left-hand side. But Fluffy was able to clear that whole clump on the left-hand side of splash damage. So we can pretty much come in, one-shot it. And, well, not one-shot, but we could come in from the left-hand side and just burn the core down. So this is actually a pretty, I want to say tough duality. Because duality is actually a pretty easy base depending on your rocket launchers. Now sometimes you'll get rocket launchers on that side as well, and you just have splash on both sides. That's when it's a bad hit. But if there's only rocket launchers on one side, you could just use critters. Just keep dropping critters. It's a pretty self-explanatory hit, guys. Like, you drop a shock on the flames and then you drop critters, and it looks like that's what he's gonna be doing. So I haven't seen any of these attacks. I might have seen a few from when we were doing the op, but yeah, that's basically what you do. Just keep rolling critters. Pretty decent hit. Good job, Kit. So these bases only have about 500,000 on the core up to 1.5 million on the core. So some of these bases can be pretty tough to solo, and some maybe not so much. So Renegade is going to open quick charge. We always do use 2 hits for quick charge as well. We might have used 3 for this operation because this op was just super easy, guys. I'm not sure everyone boosted Hizuka's. Oh my gosh, he lost so much from the mines. But as long as the mines are cleared And yeah, it's still gonna be a pretty tough second hit. I was trying to see how we could do it, maybe with one more hit. We got the man himself, guys, Smithy, coming in on Ransom. I love Ransom. I was so happy when I saw it. But I just decided not to go for it because Armadillo was a 6-shot hit from anywhere you stood. Or at least that's what I saw. It might have been 5. I don't remember. But yeah, Smithy just crushed Ransom. I don't think he had any losses. Oh look, yeah, he had 1 loss, so like a boom cannon or sniper tower. Okay guys, so we have Volley coming in next to clear quick charge. We don't need to clear all of those mines. I don't know why we are. You only need to clear the ones on the side. We don't have anyone that can solo quick charge, which kind of stinks, but to be fair, this quick charge was a pretty disgusting quick charge. Oh, he got fried in there. Wow. Okay, so he did drop a little energy on the rocket launchers. He marked the rocket launchers so his Zukas will target them for the next hit. So we got Oscar coming in here. He is probably the only person that knows quick charge. Like most of us are more experienced in higher task forces. But you know what? Oscar says quick charge is a solo base. So maybe I was mistaking him. But no, he said quick charge should always be a solo. I don't know about this quick charge, but this is like the general path of how you take down quick charge. You flare up, take the rocket launchers down, get the machine guns, get above core, take a snipe, which would be tough if there were rocket launchers in here by the hot pot. So you kind of have to use multiple attacks for this one. We didn't need 3 attacks. We could have done it with 2. But yeah, guys, we crushed the op. We are crushing choke point recently. Pretty much every time. Maybe like once every 5 days we'll fail. We might even fail our current choke point. It's a pretty tough choke point. We got a pretty tough Commodore, which should be a solo. We got a pretty disgusting complex, but it basically just has a hot peach. So you have to smoke on the landing, which always makes it worse. We also have a pretty tough, we had a Java. I just want to show you it because it's rough. So Commodore has a hot beach. I'm not going to scout it for you guys. And then Bicore has a bunch of rocket launchers. Complex, hot beach. Axiom was a pretty easy hit. Ribbon cable, pretty easy. I took Java and then we got Dredge, which is a decent, it should be easy. But I don't know. We'll just have to kind of play it out and kind of see how we go. So that was it. That was our choke point. I'm going to jump over to the blue team and we'll see how they are doing. Not good. Okay, guys, here we go. We're going to jump over back to blue team. I recorded this already, guys, but my footage got corrupted. So we're going to try this one more time. Hopefully they won't kick me out. We're going to be showing you the one where we completed, or the blue team completed it. The blue team has had a rough couple days. I'm just going to show you our current standings. The black team is at 8,100 and the blue team is at 7,100. So the black team is about a whole operation, over a whole choke point above the blue team, which sucks for the blue team, but they might catch up after our current operation. They rolled a decent, yeah, it looks like a pretty easy choke point, but that's not why we're here, guys. We are going to show the one that they actually completed. So again, guys, I want you to comment down below, who do you guys think did better for their operations? So keep in mind, there are different levels of operations. Ours is probably the one I just showed you, a little bit easier than the blue team's operation. Commodore, guys, is always a solo. Even ours, which has a hot beach, should be a solo. I don't know if I should have took it, but I took Java, which was a pretty tough Java. It was a 4-shot ending, so almost messed it up. But we got Swag Beach, guys. This attack is beautiful. Now, Swag Beach has had a rough couple days also, but this attack was on-boosted. It was an on-boosted sliding block solo. And the sliding block was even, it was a pretty ugly sliding block with the rocket launcher back there and the rocket launcher over there. It was a pretty tough sliding block, I'm not gonna lie, but he was able to do it. So this is kind of the general path of how we take down sliding block. That second shock might be hard for a few people, but I was able to nail it. I did a sliding block solo as well. It's a fun hit. It's a pretty fun hit. But at the same time, guys, I did it with a full boost. Swag did it unboosted, which is insane. So he gets over here, and over here it's not even a nice easy hit. There's rocket launchers all over the place, and you have to nail shocks. He nailed the critters. That was just a beautiful hit by Swag. That was one of his better hits these last couple days. But anyway, we got Yoza taking down Ransom. Now I don't know how many losses he had. How many losses? He had 4. He had 5. So who did better? Did Yoza or did Smithy do better at their Ransom hits? That is the question. I want you guys to comment down below. It looks like Smithy's Ransom may have been a little bit harder. I don't know if Smithy had a hot beach. I don't remember. And basically, guys, if I say hot beach, basically that means that there's splash damage covering the beach, so you have to smoke your landing or use a distracted landing. But that was a very nice hit by Yoza. We got Chibi attacking Tech Crunch TC. This base is always a solo unless there are rocket launchers or some sort of splash in here, which does happen on occasion. So that's when it gets tough, because Tech Crunch is such an easy base. And I've seen this attack already today, so I'm actually surprised he was able to do it. He lost like half his army to that laser beam, but was able to get up here. He marks the defenses. I don't know. You have to mark before Zukas go into range, otherwise you're not gonna retarget. So that's just something to keep in mind. And Chibi was just able to burn the core down. Good job. I get Chibi, Fluffy, and Smithy confused all the time, guys. So if I say one, but I mean the other, then I guess it'd be hard for you guys to tell the difference between them. But okay, so we got Mercury coming in. Now Mercury is usually a solo, but the black team had so many attacks at the blue team. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to mix the black team. I don't want to ruin the black team's name by associating it with the blue team. The blue team had such a good operation that they were like, okay, well, let's just have a little fun and waste all of our attacks on Mercury. That's what they were doing for sure. So we got Lurcher coming in here, opening Rogue. This hit was beautiful. He was able to do the opening hit. So it's a pretty, it's not like an impossible hit. It's not like a super hard hit, but it is a fun hit. Rogue right side open is actually a pretty fun hit, guys. He used a lot more shocks than you should. There's a way you could do it with only 3 shocks, which is fun. It's fun when you see that. I've never been able. Oh, okay, I did it once with 3 shocks. When there's 2 laser beams on his side, it's a fun hit, guys. And all this time he is barting this back rocket launcher clump, which is gonna make a difference for the upcoming attacks. So good job, Lurcher. Okay, so next attack on Rogue. Here we go. So he is using Hookah, and I don't know why he was using Hookah. I watched this attack earlier today, and I'm not quite sure why he is using Hookah. And my throat is, I need water, guys. I'm sorry. So I don't exactly know what their plan was, because he's using Hookah. Was it to Mind Clear? It might have been to Mind Clear up here. But it looks like he's trying to clear the cannons, which is weird. I don't know why they would clear the cannons. Maybe they wanted to bring Scorchers to the back to clear, but I don't know. Okay, next up, guys, we have Dan attacking Rogue. A pretty fun hit, guys. I have seen this hit already today. It was a very good hit. So Ethan cleared the mines around the core, or the shock mines leading up to the core. And Dan is going to come in, get his AZ to the back. He did lose his hero. Not a big deal, guys. But was able to clear the entire back of the core, which is awesome. I love Rogue. I wish we got Rogue into our main, or the main that's in the black team, because we're better. I wish we could get Rogue. It's a hard hit. It's a hard base. It uses a couple attacks, but it's fun. Every attack in Rogue is a fun hit, guys. That's the truth. Okay, guys, we have RF coming in. Now, RF is a new member. He used to be in our 25-man, left for a couple days, came back, left, came back. But he finally came over to the blue team. I wish he was in the black team. He is a pretty good AZ player. Not like Jimmy bad, but not like who's the best AZ player we have in the Task Force family. Who is the best AZ player? I don't know who the best AZ player is. Like, I don't want to put people on a scale from worst to best, but what I'm trying to say is RF isn't our best AZ player, but he's not our worst AZ player. He is a pretty good AZ player. We have... That sounds mean. I don't want to be mean. I love RF. I wish he was in our black team, to be honest. That's how much I like him. So, anyway, enough about that. I wish anyone from the blue team was over, except Ikit, guys. I don't want Ikit into the black team. We don't need his kind. We don't serve his kind here. So we got DJ coming in here, ready to finish it off. Just crushing it. Destroys the core. Doesn't even activate his hero ability. That goes to show you how MLG pro he is. But there we go. There was the up. So let me know down below which team did better. Vote for your favorite one. Just type in the comments. Blue team won. Black team won. I will add up the scores, and maybe we'll have some sort of punishment for the losing team. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, you should drop a like. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.